My name's Emmy Hall, and together with my navigator, Sabrina Howells, we took a 2007 Land Rover Defender through the Moroccan desert for the Rallye Aïcha de Gazelles, which is a 9-day, all-female off-road rally with no GPS, and points are awarded for shortest distance between checkpoints, not fastest time. We think we went on the wrong side of this feature and that the flag is over there. So she's up there checking to see if she can see it. Yes, ma'am! Woo! All this and I'm still in my pajamas. Get down because our flag is right there and I can freaking see it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Crazy! Holy this is a dumb idea. Please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. That was so scary. All right, top of day 2. We had a good day yesterday. We got 6 checkpoints. Actually, we got 7 checkpoints.
Because we accidentally went to the wrong checkpoint, which had 2.6 kilometers to our score. We're starting 25th off the line today, which means that the people who are starting first have an extra like 40 minutes of the day, which is vital at the end of the day to try to get your last checkpoint.
The goal today is to boost ourselves up in the ranking so we can start earlier tomorrow. This truck really needs to be aired down in the soft sand, but when you air down, your tires spread out and there's a bunch of sharp rocks. So I just took the time to air up because I'd rather air up than get a flat tire. But it took some time, so now we gotta go. Trusting Sabrina, like, it was really hard. There was a lot of times where I was like, I don't think it's that way. Inside, you know. Hey, Emmy, she has gotten you to every single checkpoint. So why don't you just shut up and do your job, which is drive, and let her do her job, which is tell you where to drive to. It has to be those.
Yeah, those guys are this. Well, I think the closer one is this. I'm just trying to figure if that's that.
Oh, that little thing we have to go between. We're trying to find check 3. Sabrina has been up and out of this truck so much. She's climbed so many freaking hills today, and all I can do is make sure she has water, make sure she's got everything she needs. It's so frustrating because you think, oh, it's just gonna be right over, it's right over the hill, it's right over this hill, and then you come over the hill and it's not there, and it's like, well, then I have no idea where I am. You're so sure, and then your hopes are dashed. And the thing is like, I know where I am. Like, I do. I just don't know exactly where I am. That's the frustrating part. I mean, I can get to town from here. Totally.
This is Team 180 and we've just pulled up to checkpoint 5. We've got one more checkpoint to go. So part of being a Gazelle is when you see another member of the Gazelle family stranded or in need of help, you pull over and offer them assistance. So here at this checkpoint, we were luckily able to assist Team 405 in the expert class. I guess they took an impact to the front of the car, so Chrissy was able to determine that the fan's just contacting the shroud. It'll clearance itself. They'll be able to get to the bivouac, no problem.
So we just started our dunes day, and I'm super excited. I was really worried about the Defender because it's so heavy, but we aired down to about 14.3 low. I've got the diff lock on, and she's just going, and I'm hitting stuff like boom.
And then our hazards turn on and won't turn off. We just caught some air, bounced, and now our hazards are on, so everybody's gonna think we're in trouble.
But we're not.
But we're not.
We're awesome. So let's go get our checkpoints.
Yeah.
These dunes were like 300 feet tall, and they're like this at the top, right? And the Defender's so heavy, I can't really side heel and come up like I would in a dune buggy. You have to go straight up and then straight down. But the trick is, if you go straight up, if you have too much throttle, you're gonna launch, and then Lord only knows what's gonna happen when you come out the backside. So it's all about keeping momentum up and then lifting just as you get up to the top so that you barely catch any air, hopefully no air at all, and then pull your way back down. And then immediately, as you're on your way down, searching the horizon, figuring out, okay, where am I gonna go up on this next dune, right? Because you can't stop. Once you stop, you're gonna sink and you're gonna be dead. Well, not dead, but you know, you're gonna get stuck. Yeah! So we are at the third checkpoint in the dunes. I had a little bit of trouble getting here. You might have seen me sliding sideways like this. Oh, no! So I couldn't make this hill, so I wanted to back up. And of course you want to back straight down, but sometimes the sand has other ideas, and it started pushing me sideways. In the rally, all you do is make mistakes, like all the time. You're getting the truck stuck, you're going the wrong way, or you know, something, you're doing something wrong. Pushing through those mistakes and realizing that, yeah, you made a mistake, so what? Figure it out, make another decision. It's not the end of the world. Tough to realize until you've been there.
It's gonna get mugged.
Another part of the rally is what's called the Cœur de Gazelle, which is a humanitarian structure that follows the rally through the desert and visits various villages along the way. This year our car broke, and we've had the opportunity to come and visit here. It touches your heart when you see the population here, and for me especially the people, the doctors that come and work here, the chemists that come and work here, and the dentists that come and work here, who are passionate about their work, and they do it with such generosity that it's extraordinary.
It's day 5. The car's been taking a beating. We lost a lot of kilometers in a wed that we tried to navigate straight through, but that's part of the rally. You know, you're reading a map built a long time ago. We're all having fun, taking care of one another, which is most important. And we're excited to have 3 American teams in the top 4. It's truly a testament to how hard we train in America and how much the rally means to us.
I think the thing we've gotten from this rally is every day it's a new challenge, it's a new learning experience. We kind of, after a day, we'll think, okay, tomorrow our strategy will be this, and then sometimes that strategy doesn't fit to that day. And so you have to be pretty flexible, just willing to learn every day and not give up the spirit, because even on the bad days, it's been really fun and a great journey, and we're having an amazing time. A lot of laughter. I mean, you have to laugh at yourself because this is crazy.
One of the things that we were told was that you're never as lost as you think you are. But I have to say, yesterday I think we were more lost than we realized.
Sometimes the obstacle that you have is just the decision that you're going to make, right? Like, you know there's a road over here, but you know it's gonna wind around, so you're gonna burn kilometers. But there's a hill that goes straight up this way. So it's the decision between, okay, do I take the easy road and know that I'm gonna save my vehicle, or do I take the hard way, go straight up, but maybe I might mess up my vehicle? And we did that once and came up to the top, and there was like this giant kind of mine dugout that you couldn't see from the bottom, and had I not seen it, we would have just been straight down, probably 50 feet. So, you know, there's stuff like that where you think, wow, we could have died today. You encounter a lot of what's called camel grass. So the only way to get through it is to put one wheel up on the camel grass and just kind of bash your way through it. So you're just going, and if you let off at the wrong point, you're just gonna sink right into it. And that's a scary thing, because you can stand up on the hood of the truck and look out, and all you see is like 2 kilometers of camel grass, and you think, how am I gonna get through that? Like, the chances of me getting stuck are just so extraordinarily high. But, you know, if you want to go straight, you got to go through it. Right now, because I went over some ruts that I didn't see way too fast, and now the hazards won't turn off. So I guess this is it. I'll have to pull the fuse.
Sadly, their suspension is shot, so Emmy's going to try and help them fix that. And while she does that, I'm going to take this opportunity to plot some checkpoints. First, we are given these road maps, or these road books every day, that have latitude, longitude points. That'll be one checkpoint. Then I'll do the same with a second checkpoint. Then I will connect the two, and I will determine what degree I'm going in and how many kilometers I need to go in.
Say you take your heading and you figure out, okay, we're gonna go 24 degrees for 16 kilometers. Well, within those 16 kilometers at that heading, you could encounter a mountain or a set of dunes, and you have to decide, am I gonna try to go over those things, or am I gonna try to navigate around those things? And if I navigate around those things, how am I gonna get back to my heading? So it's all about making intense strategic decisions, and you really have no idea how it's going to turn out.
How many?
6 minutes.
We know 3 cars, American girls.
So they're separating the American teams. I don't think they're doing it for anyone else, but they're definitely separating the American teams because they think we're following each other. The thing is we're all going to the same checkpoint. We've all left around the same time off the starting line, and we all have the same direction.
It's a joke. What a joke.
So we're about to go out onto the very last marathon leg, and honestly the first thing I thought this morning was, this is the last day I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. If we keep on our pace, we're gunning for 4th, so it's super exciting to be like in the top 5. So today it's all about no mistakes, being super precise, and trying to forget that we're all ridiculously exhausted.
Last night we were coming through a crater on a dirt road, and as we were climbing, our suspension just faulted and the whole car lowered where the tires were actually touching the wheel wells, and we had no ground clearance. We tried to replace fuses, we tried to take the battery out and put it back in, nothing worked, and so we ended up driving back at night about 40 or 50 kilometers at that low height.
Maureen and I wanted to give them some of our parts if that could help fix their car. Go to the mechanics and they determined that that's okay, and so they started working on it this morning right before the start line. The girls were able to get their car going and get in the start line, and had to get their game face back on and their mojo to hit this day. So there's a lot of highs and lows in this rally, and that's what's pretty amazing. And we just went through a big low last night, and we're back on a big high just at the prospect of them finishing this race. And you know, their goal was to be in the top 10. They're in third right now, so even if they can reach their goal, but they have some new inspiration today.
I've been accused of being overly independent. I mean, you saw I put it on the truck. You can't be overly dependent out there. You need somebody. Like, I needed Sabrina. She needed me, and we both needed the truck. So you kind of learn to maybe trust people a little bit more. We're at check 6, which will open tomorrow at 6 a.m. on the second day of the marathon leg, which is the last day of the rally. And I felt like every single emotion I could possibly feel today. And as we were coming in here, I told Sabrina, I was like, you know, this is the moment. This is why we do this rally. Just powering through it and succeeding against all odds and choosing your own path, even though it might be different from someone else's, but choosing your own path and realizing that it was the best choice for you, the best choice for you to bring yourself success. Can't do that.
Favorite bands stay together. Woo! Oh, I'm sure there's another verse to that.
You don't really know what you're going to learn personally from the rally until you're out there. It reminds me that I truly can do whatever I want to do. You know, like, I got a freaking defender across the Moroccan desert, and I didn't need any help. Well, I need a little bit of help. We had an issue with our battery, and it was leaking, and the battery was under my seat, so I had like all this heat pushing out against the back of my legs. And for that very last checkpoint, all I could think was, this battery is gonna explode, and I'm gonna get a did not finish because of a stupid battery. So honestly, when we crossed the finish line, the first thing I felt was relief, because the car was actually still running. And then the second thing I thought was, holy crap, I've done it again.
We made it!
Our car is gonna explode at any second. If we could access the Emmy and Sabrina of the rally into our Emmy and Sabrina of the real life, we would be completely unstoppable. And that's what's incredible about this rally, is you find out really what you're capable of. And it's not the navigating and it's not the driving. I mean, those are skills. This is all about like pulling something from inside yourself. Now the goal is to be able to bring that hardiness and bring it back to your real life and become a better person.
Hello, did you enjoy that video? I sincerely hope you did. And you fancy a little bit more Carfection in your life today, because if you want to see our next video before it goes live here on YouTube, you can click right here to go to carfection.com, where it's waiting for you right now. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel, which you can do by clicking here.